Welcome back. Father's Day is around the corner, and today's video is entitled 3 Secrets to Become a Super Dad. This video is especially dedicated to all the fathers. If you are a single lady watching this, pray that your future spouse will have these qualities. And if you are a single man, have these secrets ingrained in you. Without further delay, let's get into the first secret, which is to become the spiritual leader in your home. In Ephesians chapter 5, verses 22 through 29, it is said that husbands are the head of their wives. This is to connote that as a husband, as a father, you are the head of the family. And as the head, you are responsible not just for the physical well-being of your family, but equally for the spiritual well-being. Statistics continuously shows that the spiritual aspect of a father has a greater impact on the spiritual well-being of their children. In the cases where the father is the spiritual leader in the home, it is more likely that the entire family will follow after his footsteps. It is not the same case when it is the other way around, where only the mother is spiritual and the father is laid back. So fathers have that in mind. We have good examples from the Bible as well. Just to name a few, we talk about Abraham, Noah, Job, Cornelius, and all. They were the spiritual head in their family, and we know the kind of impact that it had on their families. Emulate after this man and ground your foundation on Christ. That will be a great blessing for your family, and this is the secret number 1. Now, the second secret is to discipline your children in love. In Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, it says, "Train a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not turn from it." Further on, it says, "Folly is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of discipline will drive it away." Now, we take it literally, and we say that if we spare the rod, then we will spoil the child. But actually, the Bible does not literally say that we have to hit our children with the rod. The biblical understanding of discipline is actually to guide, lead, and protect our children in a gentle way, just as Jesus Christ, the Good Shepherd, led, guided, and protected his sheep. So that is the actual meaning. Again, our stereotypical understanding of a father's way of disciplining is that a father should be harsh, a father should be and have an iron hand upon his children, isn't it? And we also often hear about children who have been abusively beaten up by their fathers. But then, if we ask any grown-up adults about in the cases where they have had a childhood where the fathers were authoritarian, who had iron hand upon them, then we will know that most of them have difficult time forgiving their fathers. They have grudges against them, and we know that it does not yield good results. On the other hand, neither does being a permissive parent or being a neglectful, uninvolved parent yield good results. In fact, being an uninvolved parent is again worse than being an authoritarian father or authoritarian parent. As human, we long for strokes, and it is proven that children would rather have an authoritarian uh, father who beats them than have a father who is emotionally unavailable, who is neglectful. So we need to have those things in mind as well. Then what is the other choice, isn't it? So the best way is to be an authoritative parent, to show empathy and to connect with our children before correcting them. When children know that you love them, that you accept them just the way they are, then when you correct them, they tend to take it with a more open heart and they receive your connections in a more positive way. And this meets their psychological need for disciplining in a healthy manner, and it tends to yield good results. So think about that, and maybe sometime later I will make some videos about parenting styles and its impact on children and post it as well. Before we go on to the third secret, let me just pause here and kindly ask you to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. As you know, I'm fresh in YouTube, and your love and support will help me to go a long way. So thank you for doing that. Coming to the final and third secret, it is to spend time with your children. Children spell love as T-I-M-E. For them, love is time. So make sure that you're spending quality time with your children. A story is told about a son who had a workaholic father. So one evening, this son, he knocked at the door of his father, and to which his father hushed him away. But then he kept on coming back repeatedly, and that was maybe around fourth or fifth time. So being tired, the father said, "What do you want?" And the son simply said, "Dad, I want to know how much you earn in an hour." So the father was very angry, but then he just cooled down and he said, "It's $300 per hour." Then he was a little bit curious, like why does his son wants to know how much he gets paid in an hour? So he was curious as well as fueled up with anger, and then he again asked his son, "But why do you need to know how much I earn?" And the son surprisingly handed him over $150, and the son asked him, "Dad, can I please borrow $150 from you, because I am $150 short of your time to borrow an hour to have a quality time with you, to play with you, but then I will pay you back after I save up." So this story, it's so heart-touching as well as heartbreaking. Um, See, it is proven, it is seen that children tend to prefer playing more with their fathers. And what happens is when children and fathers play together, happiness hormone called oxytocin is produced. This is released when they play together, so it's good for the children. Through this story and through what is proven, I just want to remind fathers not to let your children grow up before you have some quality time together, before you make memorable moments together. It is sad that when I do these premarital counselings and I ask people about their relationship with their parents, about their memories with their parents, sometimes some people, they have no memories at all, and it just breaks my heart. So yeah, I encourage you to make memorable times, spend good quality time with your family, and be a super dad for your children. I have just shared 3 secrets, and these are proven time and over again. But in order to yield the result, the only thing that you have to do is to practice it, and it is easier said than done, isn't it? However, the good news is we can always go back and repair. So when you mess up, don't give up, just give it one more try again. And I pray that God will empower you to become not just the physical, but then the spiritual leader, and both physical and spiritual super dad to your children. Blessings.